Welcome, and thank you so much for stopping by to spend a few minutes of your day with me. It is your host, Galadon, and yes, we are bringing you episode 44 of the Gem Fix Farm Max That Rush series, where, well, I gotta tell you, I'm starting to get compliments about this base. Not looking so bad, so I decided to go ahead and start upgrading more of the troops that we have not maxed out yet because, you know, like I said, I'm getting insulted less frequently in global. So yes, we're working on other troops so that eventually we can raid with anybody we want, because obviously we've got our own raiding troops maxed out, but we haven't maxed out everything. And that's always what I say. For anybody that has a rushed account, focus on your lab, your CC, your attacking troops, your offense first before you worry about catching your defense up so much. Remember, you will always be attacking many more times than you will be defending. You'll be gaining much more loot than you're losing, so no need to focus on those defenses until you've got those troops strong and you're picking up some big raid wins. That's exactly what we've been doing in this account. I keep on getting people in my streams asking, how do I find so much loot? And I gotta tell you, I really just feel like it's Titan 1 and 2 right now. I realize that yes, you're going to find more dead bases down in Crystal, and you may have your own preference and you don't want to tell anybody, and that's totally fine. But for me, personally, I really like being way up here in Titan. Now, here's another tip. Did you know that the builder potions can stack? Okay, you don't have to just use one for an hour. Right there, I dropped 5 builder potions, and if we go over to the builder hut itself, right there you can see I've got just over 6 hours of boost left. And remember, that is 10 hours of work for every hour, so that's 60 hours of boost, which works out to nearly 3 days accelerated in the next 6 hours. So in the meantime, I've got a chance to go on out, pick up some more loot, and continue to upgrade, hoping that I can free those builders up soon. But check out those raids. I'm telling you, Titan 1 is the place to be. This is not unusual to find about 2 million in gold and elixir total and about 9,000 in dark. And just a quick update, really briefly, because I know some people are triggered by seeing builder-based footage at all, but I just wanted to say, hey, I'm over here working on it. It's still really rushed. It's probably not going to be as big of a priority ever as the home village is, but I'm continuing to win, boosting armies over there when I can, and I gotta say, love those big old P.E.K.K.A.s. Those big old P.E.K.K.A.s picking up 3 stars. Okay, so back to the home village, and check out this one. All right, thanks Stephanie M. from my live streams. That's fb.gg/realgaladongaming. Make sure you stop by. Yes, Stephanie requested, nay, demanded a mass minion and clone army, 140 minions, and hey, who am I to say no, right? Let's give it a try, because like I said, I can win with any army, okay? I can win with any army. What does winning mean? Well, you know, that's all relative, but I call winning a star, okay? As long as the screen says you won, you won. That's all there is to it. So this is a Town Hall 12. It's not a soft base by any means. It's not maxed out, but hey, mass minions, come on. Spell timing and placement. Spell timing and placement, and I even was forced to use a clone spell, and spell timing and placement nearly got the Town Hall, okay? I almost got there. Unfortunately, yeah, that didn't go so well right there, but oh man, okay, well, hey, we got a star. So there you go. Like I said, a victory is a victory is a victory. Archer Queen, I didn't even use her ability. That's right, I swagged it. Okay, maybe I forgot it just a little bit. It's possible. I don't know, Galafil. Happens every now and then. But yeah, so hey, come by a live stream, let me know what you would like to see, and maybe, just maybe, you will get your army request fulfilled. Now, of course, my other favorite attack is to just let viewers pick all of the troops one by one and go out there and win with that. And believe it or not, more often than not, that is a victorious army as well. So, I don't know. There it is, magic number, and not bad loot either. But again, today's video focusing more on the upgrades and less on the attacks. Now, that's not to say we're only going to be focusing on spells and troops, because although it is a priority, what really the reason that I've switched over, I have to admit, is because suddenly I don't need Dark Elixir for any of my heroes anymore. And it's like, wait a minute, I've got all this Dark Elixir overflowing, and it feels great to be working on dark spells and dark troops because I've got fully maxed out heroes. And yes, we're still working on the walls. I feel like I will not ever be called rushed again, except by you trolls that or call me that always. I'll never be called rushed again once I get all level 12 walls. So that is my big goal right now, is just to finish the wall grind to at least level 12. And you know, that we'll see. Level 13, obviously that's going to be insanely hard. And I feel like we're starting to close in. I'm starting to feel the heat. Feel the heat, if you know what I mean, from Town Hall 13. Do you know what I mean? Do you get it? A little hint there? Anyway, all right. So let's check out my favorite attack. That is P.E.K.K.A. Bobat. Been running this almost non-stop, and it doesn't matter how strong the base is these days. You'll notice this was kind of a Legend League / War base. I realize I don't think there was a CC in there, but oftentimes that doesn't really matter that much. Spell timing and placement, getting the freezes down, getting things like Wizard Towers and multi-target Infernos distracted. That is amazing. It feels so good when you've got an Ice Golem or you've got a bunch of Bowlers or P.E.K.K.A.s in there that are picking up the fire from the Wizard Tower, and then you can use your freezes elsewhere. Right here, the last of the bats don't get the job done, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, it's troop overkill, because now that the bats went through the rest of the base, there were no defenses to fire on all of my other troops, and here they come to save the day. All of the heroes, and of course a couple of Darians, I mean party wizards, taking down every last building, and check out the massive loot. That is right, over 1 million of each and about 9,000 Dark Elixir. And how about 7 P.E.K.K.A.s and some Earthquake spells, right? 7 P.E.K.K.A.s, 4 Earthquakes right in the core to get things open. Everybody else rolling in behind that wall wrecker, and this base never stood a chance. The P.E.K.K.A.s rolling. Wait a minute. Here they come. There they go. That's what I'm talking about. Back to the town hall and now back out. Just there was a moment of panic right there. And again, it's not true panic because again, we're farming. We're not really sweating the town halls. But I gotta say, when you're live streaming, it just feels better to pick up a triple than a 99% 1 star. It's just a little bit more rewarding, even if, remember, the town hall holds a small amount of resources. It does count as a storage, but it's really more of a pride thing. So there we go. Overkill, 3 stars, 13 party wizards, and 9. Not 7. Did I say 7 P.E.K.K.A.s? 9. 10, plus a clone, plus... Yeah, well, how many is that? 11? I think that's 11 P.E.K.K.A. 11 P.E.K.K.A.s. P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A.s. What is it? Tell me in the comments. Is it P.E.K.K.A.? Is it P.E.K.K.A.s? I don't even know. All right, hey, you guys remember back in the beginning of the video when I didn't say the phrase that everybody wants me to say at the beginning of the video? Okay, so now I'm testing you, all right? Now in the middle of it, I just wanted to say, hey, thank you guys for being here, fellow fans of Clash of Clans, all right? So now I've said it. So now all of the people that at the beginning of the video dropped down in the comments and started whining and complaining about the fact that I didn't say fellow fans of Clash of Clans, now I've said fellow fans of Clash of Clans 3 times, all right? So get down there, if it was you, and apologize. Again, I know who you are because you're fellow fans of Clash of Clans. Anyway, all right, so we're going to fast forward through one more attack today. This is another mass P.E.K.K.A. Electro Wizard clone attack, and I don't know why I just don't do this all the time. This attack seems to work out pretty well. But of course, you also have to remember that when you're farming, these bases will give you a false sense of dominance, a false sense of security, because they are much easier than Legend League or War bases. And yeah, so they're a little bit softer targets. And the Party Wizards, I mean, I'm just attacking just so I can play the Party Wizard song nonstop. I really am a huge fan of the Party Wizard song. And in fact, I have to admit to you that I think that I'm changing my opinion of the Grand Warden skin because of the Party Wizard music. I mean, it's repetitive, but you know, it'll be gone before you know it, and then you know what? You'll miss it. You will. You'll miss it. Okay, so let's go ahead again with the big upgrades. We're going to work on another level of the Dark Elixir troops. I can't decide where to go first. Golems, Lava Hounds, Witches, Valkyries. So I think we're just going to go, actually, poison spell. Yeah, the poison spell, I forgot. That actually is something that I'm using. So we probably should try to get the poison spell maxed out as soon as possible. So that being done, we've got a little bit more Dark Elixir here. Not enough to do the poison spell. 160k? That is ridiculously expensive. All right, so we'll work on Witches as well and get them going. We've got the book, but I think I'll save it. And then check out these defenses starting to look super strong. That's right. Level 12 Archer Towers is as low as I go right now, and we're getting rid of those. Also, a couple more cannons to do because I've been told that you need to get white on your cannons for them not to look rushed. So we've got to get the cannons to level 14, so a couple more of those to go. And I could see the white, the Town Hall 11 color overall. You can see that the defenses are really starting to pick that up. Now, over in the laboratory, we decided to go ahead and use the upgrade because, yes, we had, why did I do that? A Rune of Dark Elixir. Like, what the heck was I thinking there? Okay, so a Rune of Dark Elixir, another 240,000 Dark Elixir, and Galadon, go over there and upgrade your poison spell. Go to the left. Galadon to the left. Galadon, your poison spell. Over to the... Galadon. Gosh, this guy never listens to me. Not the haste spell, you big dumb... Oh, what? Really? No, oh yeah, haste spell and a lava hound. That makes a lot of sense. Do you use those? You don't use those, Galadon. Gosh, I need to go back and talk to myself from a couple of days ago and tell him to get smart. Okay, birthday surprise. Guess what? I'm not buying shovels for 500 gems, okay? A 500 gem shovel is called a shove-it, okay? But it is okay if you can get them other ways to use the shovels. And I'm gonna do my best to line up as many birthday surprise obstacles as I can right here in front of the trader. And yeah, where's the other one? Here it is. Yeah, so we're gonna see how many I can get. I don't know, tell me how many you have. As of right now, as I'm recording this, I believe my home village has 5. So 5 of those, I don't know, I feel like, we've got several days left in this event. I would not be surprised if some people had 10 of those obstacles, and personally, I think they are the best obstacles ever, specifically because of the animation. If you'll notice, all of the other obstacles don't quite do much of anything when you click on them. That one is amazing. So, all right, one more attack. This is P.E.K.K.A. Bobat against a nearly maxed out base, just showing how bad this base design is and how good a couple of free spells work at the top right there, as the bats are just going to buzzsaw through the rest. A couple of swag freezes. We didn't even really need the free spells. Everybody obviously was going to wipe everything else out. So this base, although extremely popular, not a great idea. Doesn't defend well against the bat spells, but then again, not a great deal of people are using them up in Legend League right now at all. Okay, let's move on to the status report. The exciting part, well, okay, the total amount spent, I realize this isn't quite as exciting because it's 0. But yes, we are still over $3,527, and we did go through quite a few gems today. Just over 5,000 gems, $37 worth, and the total time spent, we are nearing 6 days of my life, 140 hours on this base. Next, goals, maxing out defenses. Do we do it with some rage gems? And is it time to start working on Galadon ? Let me know in the comments. As always, again, you are fellow fans of Clash of Clans, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. Now get out there, make the best of the rest of your day. Be kind to everybody you see, and I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks. And be kind to animals, and easy on the planet. That's important. Galadon! How come I don't get to talk in the middle of this episode? Only at the end? It's not right, Galadon.